call, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
It's Tina Doom Showtime! In a great time, the fight. But I know which way to go, left or right. It's all eyes on the Ferrari. Stylo has done the impossible. This is the move. This is the moment.
And that puts in Rapture on the podium.
But it's this man who comes home victorious. It's Red Bull. It's who wins.
Hello. Welcome to round 3 of Muscle Racing League Tier 3. The last one we're gonna start about now. It's Silverstone, and it's the reverse Silverstone. So it's supposed to be really interesting. So a track where it's really complicated to overtake. So you guys gonna have to really back this to it. So it's the same layout, just reverse. So mainly do 2-day zone. And very hard to overtake. So I can confirm you that. So your host today is MRK today. I am by myself. So I'm gonna try to entertain you as much as I can, but mainly it's gonna be up to the driver to show up and and make it interesting. So let's hope that's gonna be happening. I hope you guys doing all right. I have my chief hat today because the chief gonna face the bill today, so it's gonna be a game. Hello Bouncy, how you doing? All right, here you go. Let's go to the calendar real quick. So we round 3 out of 12. 2 rounds been already passed. First one was won by the championship leader Szechuan. Second one, Man in the Box won it, and Cupcake is back to back podium wise as well. So it's gonna be interesting. We got Silverstone round 3, and you can see there is like Interlagos to come, Melbourne, Las Vegas, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Spa, Suzuka, Bahrain, and Monza. In terms of lineup, it's the same. There is only one change, which is the Red Bull second seat, Lucky Bates, who is out. Yeah, Blue Chief, Sniper Edge. Anyway, Lucky Bates is out. I don't know why he left the server for no reason, but he's out. So let's see it that way. And he's replaced today, if I'm not mistaken, by the Bouncy, who is on reserve. A new addition of Savage, who is now filling up the empty seat of the Mercedes, and now he's teammating with the Cupcake. So let's see what he's gonna do on his first race. So far, the front runner Szechuan, Cupcake are still here. Sign-on, who is not back at all. He's been doing really good. The same for Snoop Francis, burner victim as well. So you can have many people running up there. So we'll see. In terms of driver standing, so like I said, Szechuan is leading the championship. And we have Cupcake, P2, right behind him, not far, 7 points behind, Man in the Box. Snoop Francis, not far, Norm Bash, who's having a decent start as well, Burner Victim, Ted, Tesseros as the reserve, sign on, we get John Does Work, who is now in tier 2. Great Ace, I don't know if he's here today, I'm Fanatic, Kayla, Jim Just Read P 13, and you get Wrecking Rowdy, after that Ace, Corny, Devin Byrne, Clay Buckets, Lucky Bets not here anymore, and Spunky Monkey still lacking of scoring of points. Team of drive, team standing, Mercedes is leading slightly with just 2 points ahead of Sauber, following like Aston Martin, Racing Bull with Razor and Norbash right behind them, Alpine Option Francis, and Ace, Ferrari, Williams, McLaren Haas, and Red Bull. Edge, stop making fun of the Chief. They're gonna win today. I hope they're gonna win today. Or even if we don't win, we're gonna win during the off season, which is the most important today. But anyway, In terms of overall though, Aston Martin is ahead with Ted 100 points, right, followed by Mode 82. Rockin' Rowdy, who is doing a better season than last season. I guess this season he decided to really do his role of TP, and you can see he's doing good as well. He has a good team. Same for Ferrari Nets. So it's tied. It's tied to top 5, I would say. Bernie Victim as well. Mercedes Cupcake is not far away. 61. MB Jacobsen. He needs some good result from at least the Devin Byrne, because he said he's gonna fix it. Anyway, Eruption 48, John does work his team 46, and now Mr. Titan, the championship of last season, is now dead last as of now. This is not the same start how he has last season, so I hope he's gonna get a good comeback. Let's say it that way. Anyway, I hope you guys are having fun. Let's go quickly into the race. I think we shouldn't be far away from the race, like I said. Okay, so let me turn that on. Put everything on. I don't need that, so let's just turn it off. Okay. Wow, a lot of people are going out at the same time, which is interesting. Let's go on to the stuff I need. Tire, everybody should be on soft, so I don't mind it. Enable this, lab data, enable track map, full track map. Okay. So the first one on track, I think, is Bouncy. Okay, Bouncy, the first one on track. So we're gonna go with him and see whenever he's gonna start to lap. Race is gonna be interesting. Fletcher, you mean the tier 2 race or the tier 2 race? Which one gonna be interesting? But if it's the tier 2 race, yes, it's gonna be interesting, because this track is very hard to overtake. So I'm looking to see what they're gonna put together, but we'll see. All of them gonna be interesting. Actually, I agree with you. Anywho's that? Bouncy gonna be the first one to set a lap, followed by his teammate Rockin' Rowdy. And man in the box, I think Ted is not racing for some reason. He is my TP, I guess. So let me see what he's doing. I don't know what's wrong with him. I hope you did not text up the location, bro. Anyway, let's go with this guy, which is a comeback from him. Going to the main straight now, I guess, with the DRS open. Going to Beckett and Madison. It is the reverse now. I don't know how you're gonna call it, but you get what I mean. 27 flat for him, which is looking really fast, I would say. Still have a lot of ERS to play with. Let's see his sector 2, what's it gonna look like. Going to the Hamilton straight, or the hangar straight, I guess. Love the corner reverse now, so you guys know this corner is really tricky as well. But let's see what's gonna be the banker for people to chase, basically. Here's 102.830, which is not bad. A 35.7 in sector 2. Let's see his last sector, what's it gonna look like. It's looking fast. It should be in the 126 or 27, or even 28, I would say. Alright, 127.3 with the benchmark for everybody to beat. Who else is on lob? Cupcake? Nope. Is invalidated. Let's go with Ace, who is the next one to cross the line. Mind the box as well. Mind the box, 126.8 has a banker. Wow, okay, that's a good lap. Ace cross the line, 128.8. And Norm Bash, 127.5. Clay Buckets, 129.2. The Sign-On, 127.9. And Razor, 128 flat. Sage Vaughn, the first one, 129.2. Alright, is Snoop Francis on a lap? No, he is not Snoop Francis. It's the Williams of Bernie Victim, probably. No, he's starting his lap. McLaren Boys, Verduado, starting his lap. Verduado, 130 flat. I am Fanatic, 129.1. The other Mercedes of Savage, probably. No, he's on the pit. Cupcake. Alright, Cupcake 127.6. Yeah. I don't see anybody on a hot lap. Let me see. Is Bunny Victim on a lap? Snoop Francis. Let's go with Snoop. Snoop is finishing his lap. He was in non at some point, which is rare. But he burned everything he got. Crossing the line 127.4. 127.4. Good for P2. So nobody get to 26 yet, and except the man in the box so far. So who else is on the lap? Reckon Dowdy is on the lap, starting his lap. Burn Victim finishing his lap. Savage, Jim Gutierrez and validated. So let's go with Burn Victim. Finishing his lap, having a little bit of traffic ahead of him. There's a Ferrari a little bit far ahead, but not close enough to impede him. Going to the last bit of few corners of this track. He's gonna put in the 127, I'll assume so. 127 flat. Good for P2. Wow, 2/10 off man in the box. So this is looking good. She's looking for a good race. It's Jim and validated again. Alright, let's go with Rockin' Rowdy, the TP of Red Bull. He's on a lap, it looks like it, but he's low on ERS though. But let's see. He's 103.2. This is not a great lap. Doesn't look like a great lap. We got 35.9 for sector 2. Not that fast, but still have plenty of ERS to play with. Let's go and see what he's gonna put, burning everything he has with 2 more corners to go. Cross the line in the 127, I will assume. 128 to 128, good for P9. So only Jim did not have a lap yet, which is, so man in the book is starting a new lap, which is interesting. I wanna know if it's a new tire or not. Nope, it is the same old tire. Looks like it. Yep, on 3 lap tires. Who else is on a lap? Fanatic invalidated. Sejuan is starting a new lap or going into the pit? Going into the pit. Savage is in the pit, is now coming out. Devin Byrne, Jim Joshua is finally starting a lap on 20 of his 27 flat for sector 1, going to Madison and Beckett. Exit right there. There's a yellow flag, which is the man in the box ahead of him. We went wide there, very wide there, but still keep it on track, which is a game say it is still valid. So it's still valid, man. So far it's looking in the 128, high 28. It does not that great. I hope mine in the box stay way out of the way, which is good to do. Now Jim coming to left sector. His sector 2 is 36.6, which is, it's gonna be in the high or mid 28, I think so. High to mid 28 for Jim Justridge. His teammate is P7 as of now. Cross the line. Let's see. 128.6. 128.6. I'm curious to see Savage pace, because at some point he was racing the same chair, so I don't know if he still have the same pace or not. If he does, he should be in the top guys runner, so we'll see. But we get a McLaren starting his lap, which is Berduaro. After that there is Kopke, I would say, behind him. And after that there is his teammate Savage. Alright, let's see if Berduaro is improving on his first sector at least. His first sector was a 27.9. What he's gonna put now is a 27.3. He's 5/10 above his first sector. Keep improving. He's 5/10, which is not that great of a lap. Let's see for Kopke. Kopke 27.1. Okay, that's a good sector 1, I would say. But he's still not improving compared to the first sector. Eduardo is improving. Let's go with him. Snoop Francis, if you are hearing me, can you turn your name tag on once you get back to the pit, please? You can see the McLaren is all over the place. He's a little bit slide, but going to the last sector, let's see, he's gonna put it down. He should be in the mid 28 as well. We should put him right around P10 if he cross the line perfectly. And he is P11, so let's go with Kopke, who is our next to cross the line. He's almost out of ERS. Cross the line, 3 turns upon his own time. Good for 27 to good for P3. His teammate Savage, I don't think he's on a lap. He invalidated. Where is Snoop Francis? Is he on a lap? No, he's just starting his lap. So his teammate Ace, where is Ace? Up, he jumped to P7. Ace jumped to P7 while Rockin' Rowdy is on the out lap. More bouncy. Finished his lap. He go to P3, 127.1. Wow. I wonder, what do you guys think? Is somebody gonna get into 26 and get the pole of a man in the box? That's gonna be an interesting one. Fanatic starting her lap. I want to see if Burner Victim can do something about it, because let's go with Burner Victim. He's starting his lap. He has Fanatic ahead of him, so he may have a great toe. Oh no, he pulled out the way, so it is corny, I will assume so. So let's see. He needs 2 tenths to get the pole back. So let's see if he can do that. So his first sector 1 is a 27 flat. So he is 1 tenth up compared to man in the box as of now. But let's see if he can improve his second sector as well and put a solid marker that will allow him to gain 2 tenths of man in the box. There's a yellow flag ahead of him. People getting out of the way, I guess. Nothing more than that. He is 500 up, not enough. He is not improving enough unless he gained 2 tenths in the last sector. He is not gonna get pole from man in the box as of now. But let's see, you never know. He may have made a mistake any of this corner, and which can gain him what he can. But so far, he's looking like to do a 27 flat as of now. So let's see. And he did 26.9. He improved 1 tenth, but still not enough to get on man in the box. Snoop Francis is 7 is on the lap. Norm Bash, not on the lap. Razor, not on the lap. Dead Body, Rockin' Rowdy, 1 tenth up should put him still on P10. So he'll need an extra thing. So nothing magic is happening. Fanatic is not on the lap. Clay Buckets is 3 tenths up on his own time. We should put him right around P12, but still not enough, I would say. He's almost out of ERS, so I don't think he's gonna improve much, to be honest. He used his ERS too early. Alright, so now it's time to wait for the last run of each one of these guys, and that will give us the final showdown. Let me get some Apple one and wait for the final showdown. Let's go with Norm Bash. Let's see if he can improve on his time. He's not. 4 tenths down. He's not. Yeah, but they're not improving. So nobody's improving, and I guess the top guys are just waiting for the last minute to go. Alrighty. Let me take care of my team, as my TP is nowhere to be seen. But that's nothing I can do. So people are starting to get out. 2 minutes left, and Ace is the one on track, starting his lap. Let's go with him. Man in the box is on a lap. No, Ted. Finally, he's on a lap. Is he on a lap? Maybe he joined late. 27.4. So Ted is on a lap. Managed to join late, I guess. 27.4. He's not a great turn. First sector to be honest, and he invalidated. So yeah. Let's see what Ace can cook. I know one thing. The main thing I'm seeing in Tier 3 is that they are bad in on ARS management, to be honest. Like you can tell, like the way they manage their ARS is not the most optimal way to be fastest on a one lap shutdown. And I guess you can just see it right away. So Man in the Box starting his lap around soon, I guess. So let's finish his Ace first. There is David Byrne right ahead of him, I guess, maybe or maybe not. He invalidated, so let's go with Ace. Oh, he's not improving. Okay. Who is on the first lap? Ted. He's starting his lap, but he almost out of ERS, so you don't expect him to get much improve here. It's gonna be a long race for him. Alright, let's go with Snoopy Raikkonen. He changed his name to Snoopy Raikkonen. I'm gonna focus on Snoop, Bouncy, Burner Victim, and Mantabak. I don't think Cupcake can gain 4 tenths, but we'll see. So Snoop is 6,000 up only. So let's see sector 2 and 3 and see what's gonna happen. After that, I think the par order, it is Cupcake maybe? No, it is Savage right behind him. But let's go. Snoop is not improving much. 6,000 is not improving much, so I'm not seeing him get pole from it. Let's see what Savage is cooking. 27.7 for sector 2. He's not improving that much neither, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go with Ted, who is not. He thinks he's done. So Snoop Francis is going to be the first one to cross the line among the fast runner. Bunny Victim retires. I cannot go more than that. Is he retire on track or in the pit? Maybe in the pit. Probably in the pit. Yeah, he's keeping one set of soft to finish the lap. So Snoop Francis cross the line 127.2. He's staying P3. Let's see Savage. He have a bunch of ERS, so I don't think he's gonna key anybody. Bouncy or Cupcake? Cupcake first. No, Man in the Box. Okay, Man in the Box. Is he improving or not? He is improving. He's 1/10 up on his own time. So I don't see anybody catch that. Man in the Box, cross the line, improved by a 10, 126.7. So we should call it a day, I guess. I'm not seeing Cupcake managed to get P3 though and get right there. Let's see his Bouncy is 2/10 up on his own time. He should be able to get in the. Yes, he does. Bouncy get the 126.5 out of nowhere and get the pole position. Here you have it. What a lap from Mr. Bouncy out of nowhere. He set a 26.5. Good for P1. Box improved and said, okay, I did my best, but hey, Bouncy and said, not so fast, I got you. So Bouncy 126.5 for a comeback is got it right there. So Red Bull looking good. Box P2, not bad. Burner Victim P3, Cupcake P4, Snoop Francis P5, Non-Bash, Sign-On, Dead Bounty, who is looking out the Ace Razor, Von Late, Kayla, Clay Buckets, Jim Just Rich, Bernardo, Ted Savage, and Devin Burns. People starting in the back gonna be interesting. I know it was a possibility I would be in there. It was full time. Yes, yes, Burn. I can agree with that. Well, it's the last try, so if you don't take a risk that, what can you do? Okay, so I guess we're gonna have a lobby to restart. Setting is missing and it is allowed for this chair. It is okay. Anyway, it's a lobby restart. It is a lobby restart, guys. If you hear me, you can go and retire. We're gonna do a lobby restart. And we're gonna go again. Lobby restart, guys. Lobby restart. So in the meantime, you can have fun with my face if you want, or whatever. We in. So the weather is dry, so people are leaving the lobby. So we're gonna do a lobby restart. Here you have it. In the meantime, I think I can go and check do some of the data and check the grid and stuff like that. That would be nice. 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 Don't forget to send me an invite, guys. Yeah. Yeah, we got burn victim. Cupcake. Alpine of Snoop Francis. Number sign on Red Bull of Rockin' Rowdy. Ace Razor Sauber of Saquon. I'm Fanatic Playbacker James Cornuted. Savage. David Byrne. Here you have it. Here you have it. Let me see if I can get the grid out. And we can move on. With that. Copy. Tier 3. Let's give it to Jim. Here's a grid. And while we are waiting, let me show you the grid, guys. I think this is what the grid look like, but I'm gonna just put it up there. Here you have it. Here you have it. So bouncy, mind in the box, burn victim, Cupcake, Snoop Francis, Normbas, Sign On, Rockin' Rowdy, Ace, Razor, Stage 1, I'm Fanatic, Clay Buckets, Jim Just Rich, Corny, Ted, Devin Byrne, and Stage 1. What is Cupcake waiting to retire? Come on now. What is Beardado waiting to retire as well? Okay, I guess now he is retired. Which does make sense, but lobby restart, guys. Lobby restart. It is fun. It is not fun. Which means the tier 2 gonna have a little bit delay, which is work perfectly for someone I know. But hey, this race been won by Corny somehow. So just as you know, guys, Corny won the race. but you will not tell him that. Just gonna leave it as it is. This is not working. Corny won that race. 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 Yes. I am back in the lobby, which is nice to see. I think I'm not back. I was sad I was back, but it's like I was not back. I will need another invite from somebody else. Okay. I'm not getting the invite, so let me restart my game. Let me restart my game. They playing the Bills, man. They playing the Bills of Josh Allen. It's gonna be a great game regardless. It's gonna be a great game. I can feel it. Bills, Chiefs, Bills. They don't like us. Bills fan don't like us. That's for sure. Today gonna be fun. It's at 3:25, so we better finish our race before that. Need an invite. Yes, Fanatic sent me an invite. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Come on now, invite shop. Do I need to go to time trial first? Come on now, you don't do me that. There you go. Alright, I didn't check the setting to be honest, the first place, but full traction, dynamic racing, full, off. Okay, we got this right now. ABS off. ABS on, okay. I don't know what is working, I guess how it works. Custom grid on off, okay. Try, realistic, perfect. Strict, promotion lap off, immersive, standard. Okay, red flag, okay. Standard, off. Everything seems good to me. Alright, I think everybody is here. Guys, make sure to wait for Jim. Alright, make sure nobody forget their setup and do not ready up before Jim says so. I think everybody is here. We got 18 people. Who is missing? Savage, I guess, is missing. So Savage is missing. What do we do? Let's just go, mate. Let's just go. Alright, ready up. Alright, let's ready up, guys. Let's ready up. Let's ready up. Let's ready up. Jim, let's ready up. Whenever you guys have it, let's ready up, please. I have a race to go, so let's not waste time more here. Oh, we waiting for Savage, are we? I don't think so, but well, it's 37. Can we just go? I don't think his internet is acting like it. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah? Okay, nice one. Nice Felicia. Nice Felicia. So guys, take your time then. Felicia gonna wait for me. That's good, that's good. But the thing is, why it's not fun when you have to commentate tier 3 and go race to tier 2. You don't get the time to warm up. And when you don't do any warm up laps and go straight to Kali race, it's really tough to pull your best lap. Last season I was able at least to commentate after my race, so I was able to have few laps before to start my race. But this season I cannot do that, which always give me 2 or 3 tenths of my best time when I do some quali ride like that. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to it. But yeah, we're doing what we can. Guys, you better wait for Jim. Do not ready up, okay? Yeah, you are racing for sure, mom. You have to. But yeah, it will be fun as always in tier 2. But at least I know if you are behind me, I don't need to worry about you sending me a dive bomb, Fletcher. You never did it so far, so good. I think the only is there any bad drivers in tier 2, like bad in terms of how aggressive they drive? I don't recall. We got some incident. We got incident every day, but yeah, I don't want to say names here, but again, you can just look the penalty points and see who is really behaving bad or not. But I think overall, at least whenever I was in the top with the guys, top 5, top 6, it always been clean races. So anyway, we're waiting for Jim to start, and after that we're gonna be going. Let me turn the scene to that. Alrighty, so reading now. I guess so. I don't know. Anyway, we can go on, guys. We can go on because the race lasts at least 45 minutes, 44 minutes, I would say. And yeah, I'm ready. Whenever you guys ready, tier 2 driver. Whenever you are ready, like I'm ready. Here we go. Here you have it. Oh, why I'm not hearing any sound? Oh, I have this muted. Okay, away we go, away we go. Okay, the sound is not coming. The sound is not coming so hard. Okay, now it's good. Wow, wings flying left and right. Who is that? Sign on. Okay, woo, Devin Byrne, he's in it now. Sage one. The man in the box overtook Bouncy somehow and pulled away. They don't have any wing damage. So the strategy is saying soft to medium, medium, or medium, medium hard, or medium hard, hard. So it depends. This is a tire. The position change, the biggest winner is Ted with 6 position. The biggest loser Simon with 9 position. Tire, everybody's on the medium. Somebody went wide there. Who is that? People are moving good grass here. Oh my lord. Yellow flag. Where is the track map? Who do we get? David Byrne? Yes, he was on track. He went moving again. I don't think anybody is on soft, so that's good. Well, the game is crazy. Soft is not, but the AI use soft sometimes, so that's doable. Anyway, Ace and send it to the inside of Berdwado. Get it done. Manager box 133.2 for the fastest lap. Bouncy is barely hanging, but he's still hanging. Cupcake, same for Cupcake. Snoop. Burn a victim, he is already out of DRS. Devin Byrne, 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I guess he retiring. No, he does not. So he had a wing damage, same for Simon and Devin Byrne. Stage 1, broken wing. Devin Byrne, broken wing. Simon, broken wing. Razor and Dead Body side by side. Makes the move done. Snoop Francis lost DRS touch from the top 3. He's almost out of DRS as well. Dang. Well, Razor 10-second collision with Fanatic. What happened? Safety car or VSC? Is the guy VSC? I think Razor and Fanatic get into it. And now it's a VSC. Oh boy. But Fnatic is... Bedwater lost a wing, end plate. And Fnatic is still alive. And VSC number 1. So if you have a pit stop gap, does that mean you did 1 stop? Minico, if you do 1 stop here, you are a genius, to be honest. Fnatic get a 10-second penalty. And missing an end plate. For what? Must have done something bad, I would say, but alright, anyway, we got a VC. Razor, I had a contact with Fnatic. He's missing a wing as well, so yeah, the first few laps were like not the best. The VSC is still on. Devin Byrne retired from the session on track. I hope he died, because where he retired is not looking like you can retire there, but you never know. DRS enabled, we are back green, and Bouncy got caught napping. He is out of DRS as of now. Can he catch back up? Good stuff, let's see. Fnatic is going about a bit, so... But anyway, let's keep to the top, guys. Burner Victim is completely out of pace here. 2/10 perhaps. Snow Francis managed to catch up thanks to the VSC to Cupcake. Cupcake is borderline in losing DRS from Bouncy. And Bouncy as well is out of DRS from Man in the Box. But remember, you gotta save your tire here. Yeah, 1 stop is useless. I agree with that. It's very yes. There is no spot. There is only one spot I think you can overtake if you have a great exit and send it to the inside. That's only 1 spot. Other than that, I don't see. I try every spot possible, but I could not make a safe overtake. So I don't think it's very easy to overtake here. But yeah. I agree on that with Minico. So Cupcake won't have DRS, Bouncy won't have DRS, Snoop Francis have DRS, but now tire gonna start to be a factor. Tire gonna be starting getting a factor now. People who doing 2-stop maybe pit around lap 8 or before. I don't think anybody can pull 1-stop, but my teammate said he can, but let's see if he can really do it. Yep, so stage 1 130 flat. So France is already out of the DRS of Cupcake. It doesn't seem like this track that much, to be honest. But anyway, who else? So you get Raccoon Rowdy in the back of Norm Bash. We stayed behind. But we get Sign on the back of Kayla. But you can see there is almost no spot, and the dirty air is so bad. If you are too close, you're gonna go wide at that corner every single time. So yeah, this is interesting, to be honest. Very, very interesting race. You gotta be patient, really patient, because you can almost not overtake anyway. So be patient and wait for somebody to make a mistake, or that tire died before yours, basically. But Snoop France has been dropped by Cupcake, and now Burn the Victim, I guess, now pick up the pace, and he's back in the back of Snoop Francis. But Bouncy is gaining back up on in the box, few tenths by tenths, which is pushing him to use his tire, I would say, or maybe Manizable is just selling his tire. Regardless, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder what happened to Devin Byrne like there. Let me see what he said in the chat. Oh, he had a broken rear wing, so yeah. When you have a broken rear wing, it's tough to keep driving. Bouncy was gaining, and now he is not that much. He's back to the 2.5 gap and more. Yeah, it doesn't look like Snoop Francis fancies this track that much. His pace today doesn't look like as he usually is. You can see that. And Burn the Victim, the first to pit at the end of lap 5. That's early, super duper early. But that's him. There we go. Let's see where it's gonna come out. Because right now the field is spread wide. It's gonna be tough. And now I think Rockin' Rowdy used it all of his tire to stay with Norm Bash, and now he is burning his tire. And Ted gonna start relying in on him. But yeah, Cupcake is dropped by Bouncy. Bouncy is in touch, I guess I would say, from Man in the Box. And Burn the Victim pitted, so let's see if Snoop Francis is gonna follow him to pit or not, because he was fighting with him. Or will he try to keep going? Because undercut works here anyway, so I agree, it's very difficult to overtake here. Uh-oh, yellow flag. Red Bull Rockin' Rowdy is around. I hope nothing happened to him. Oh yeah, this corner you can easily lose it if you're not careful. I don't think they will contact with Ted. They have his both end plates, so he should be fine. So Bouncy decided to pit finally. Same for Cupcake. Snoop Francis as well. Non-Bash continue. But now my question is, where's Snoop Francis gonna come out compared to Burn the Victim? So Bouncy is back. So Bouncy is gonna really undercut. But he go to the medium again. Okay, he gonna do medium hard. Interesting. Really interesting. If he's medium hard, I think he pitted a little bit early. But anyway, Burn the Victim undercut hugely Snoop Francis, as now he's 1.5 seconds clear of him. almost a second, so it's fine. It's gonna have 1 lap tire pressure, but it's still hard to overtake here. So let's see what's the call gonna be here. You got Ted who keep going, Nombash keep going, and you got Ace all over the back of Beldorado. They both on the same tire. I don't think they went medium hard. The one who did medium hard gonna be Cupcake, Burn Victim, Snoop Francis. But Bouncy speeding at lap 6 on those medium. Because the hard, if you do another 6 lap on that, it's lap 12. Which I'm saying that yeah, the hard gonna be really tough right there. But let's see what he's gonna do. So Nombash pitted, Ted pitting, Bedwater pitting, Ace pitting, and Rockin' Rowdy keep going. Jim Just Rage is 19 seconds behind, and man in the box, who is my teammate, told me once he can do a 1-stop, which he's looking like to do. His tire looks still good, to be honest. His rear front right are still looking scary bit, but he's gonna have to manage it 2 more laps, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. But anywho, Cupcake, Burn Victim, there is no people close each other. Maybe Beldorado, who come right behind Ted. So we'll see. We'll see. Beldorado all over the back of Ted, going to the inside. Wow, an overtake here. Ow, finally. Okay. Right now the medium are the faster, so it's a good call from Ted to not fight it out, because Bedwater should pit before him anyway again. But yeah, we saw an overtake on track, a clean one. Ted gonna have to stay behind and wait for his moment. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. I think that is the closest fight here, Beldorado and Ted. Everybody else is spread out. Maybe Sage Vaughn, who is having a rough day, the championship leader. He was caught with some of the nonsense in the back. I agree. Lap 9 out of 26. Bouncy is 23 seconds behind. Yeah, I think man in the box should. Devin Byrne left the session, which is good. And here you have it. Man in the box gonna do a 1-stopper. I can tell you right now that his tire are looking scary. He is in the 70%. He will be pitting in this lap. And Bouncy is not gaining that much. He gained maybe 6 seconds or something like that. Because now he's like 23 seconds behind. So let's see where he's gonna come out once he pit. The gap to the leader. He should be pitting between maybe behind Burn Victim. If he can come out behind Burn Victim and Cupcake make a move on Rockin' Rowdy, who stay out the way of everybody because he's on the old tire. Burn Victim make the move as well. So, because you lose in the pit around 28-29 seconds, because a long pit straight here. So he should be coming right behind Burn Victim, or between Cupcake and Burn Victim. So is man in the box gonna pit now? Which I will think he will. because all his lap time are still okay, I would say, but yeah, still okay. I think he's doing mid 33s. But yeah, you're gonna go for the pit now. Make sure you don't get a speeding penalty. He does not. And now, how far away is gonna come out? He should be coming out ahead of Rockin' Rowdy for sure, and ahead of Snoop Francis as well, which is good. And he just needs to stay behind these people, Kopke and Bonnie Victim, bind his time, save his tire until they pit. The man the box is coming out, should come right between these two or ahead of these two, and look like he is gonna come right ahead of these two. So he's coming right behind, and side by side with Bonnie Victim, going to the inside, Bonnie Victim to the outside. Who has DRS? He has DRS. Should get the move done. He got it done. Bonnie Victim relay get behind him, and that's good for him. He can now chase Cupcake without eating his tire, and he is 7 seconds behind Bouncy, who need to pit again around in 5 laps or 4 laps. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I think Bouncy is on a controller, so his tire management is not the best one. But Jim just raids as well, gonna do 1 stop. His tire looks okay. He is in the 70% as well, which is surprisingly good, unless he is driving purposely slow. But yeah, this is his cue to pit. Where is he gonna come out? He should be right around behind stage 1, I think. But he can go into the end. He's gonna save himself 28 seconds. Alright, man in the box is now catching up to Cupcake slowly but surely. He just need to make sure he just doesn't burn his tire. Alright, we got Ted, Berdurado, Ace catching back up. So Jim is coming right behind his teammate. Side by side, his teammate gonna let him go, I will assume so. Yep, he's P11. So he should gain few position once they pit, because they're gonna have to overtake him on track, which is never a easy thing to do anyway. Anyway, okay, man the box is now in the tail of Cupcake. Now it's a matter of how you're gonna approach this. Where can you make a clean move on Cupcake or not? He's 2 tenths up. I said there is, from my understanding, 1 or 2 spots where you can make an overtake if you have a good run on them, which looks like he may have here, but let's see if he's gonna use it or not. He is all over the back of Cupcake, 3 tenths behind, 4 tenths behind. He decided to just wait. Bouncy pit again. Okay, so Bouncy gonna do like around 13 laps on this hard, which is doable. They are doable. But soft? Okay, what Bouncy is cooking now? He's gonna do a 4-stopper? Okay. Oh, okay, mini cool. I didn't know that. I was pretty much sure that the controller is like you use more tire. Oh, sign on. So I think Bouncy gonna do another stop again, 4-stopper or 3-stopper, which put him really little, unless they safety car out of contention for the win. So now it's a matter of these two. Can man in the box go wide there? Like I said, you don't have to make the move. You can always wait for him to pit, which he's gonna do in 2 laps. Save your tire as long as you can, and go from there. Bouncy get a 2-second penalty. Because as of now, the win gonna be played between Cupcake, Man in the Box, Burn the Victim. Because it's a matter of whenever Cupcake pit, will he have the pace to catch you back up to Man in the Box with his old tire? Well, I don't know how you guys would drive then, because many of the controller people I see, good run from Man in the Box, going to the inside, get the move done and does it. Cupcake finally relinquish the position, and Man in the Box is up ahead and can fly away. I got my daughter who knocked the door like a crazy person sometimes. Okay. Is this looking good? She's looking intensely good. Well, you and Cookie must be really good and be smooth, what we call driving. If you guys can pull that up. Okay. Yeah, smooth input really, but I guess you're gonna be really good to be able to do that on controller, because I have the controller here. I cannot imagine how people are gonna drive with this and be able to, you know, be smooth and stuff like that. So alright, so Ted is still waiting in the back of Corny, which he should have about a worse tire now. Now should be the good moment to make a move whenever Ted decides to do. Going to the outside, break again. Oh Miriam, leave me alone. And Bouncy is ahead of his bottle, is behind this bottle. So now Ted going to the inside, side by side. Somebody gonna have to, and Ted get the move done and say, okay, Bouncy, okay, Corny, I look up your rear long enough. Bouncy to the outside. Now we're gonna become to the inside, send it, and decide to wait for the next chance, which is good. And now it's the cue for Corny to pit, which he does. He's gonna undercut them for sure, and they're gonna have to overtake him on track, which is not, like you see, never easy. Yes, I didn't know why Bouncy is on the soft, to be honest. The floor is lava, floor is lava, floor is lava. A Bouncy all over the back of Ted. He's gonna try to make the move to the outside now, going to the inside. Marcel and Beckett get the move done and does it. And Ted gonna have to wait now and run with him. Yes, Fletcher, the tire is lava. The tire is lava. Guys, give me a second, because somebody is knocking on my door, and I know who that is. I just want to know what you want. My daughter. Alright, so this is the closest battle we have. Rockin' Rowdy, Corny, Bedwado. So Cupcake finally in the pit with Francis as well. You can see the tire of Cupcake and looking really dead and ready to go off. So now 10 laps to go. Cupcake have 10 laps basically to catch back up to Man in the Box. How far back will he come back first? How many seconds back? Let's do the leader. So Cupcake is 30 seconds behind. And there is 10 laps to go. You can be 2 seconds faster per lap. And even 2 seconds faster per lap, you can gain a 20 seconds and not 30 seconds. So it's gonna be interesting. But I think if Cupcake, I think he got the P2 secured here, because Burn the Victim is Burn the Victim anyway. He decided to go one more lap, and he's gonna get undercut by St. Francis probably. But we'll see. You see, he's front tire, right tire, have a lot of grilling. He lock up and get a 10-second penalty. Wow. Yep, his race is out of the bucket. Let's say it that way. Anywho, let's get back to who got the fastest lap. Razor 130.1. Here you go. But this guy, Jim Jusserich, he is now P2. How far is Kopke behind him? 2 seconds in a difference of 4 laps tire difference, which is around a 20% difference in terms of tire. But Jims have a good tire wear, tire management. So now he's at 30% maximum. The highest one is 30%, and Kopke highest is 10% basically. So there's a 20% gap between their tire, and there's a 2.6 second gap. And like I said, this track is very hard to overtake, very hard to overtake. So let's see. So Bouncy finally decided to put the hard. He's gonna have to overtake. Why is Sue Francis on the medium? Oh, he did not have another hard, I guess. Yeah. So Bonnevic is gonna be P4. So things gonna be interesting. Things gonna be really interesting. You got Fanatic 5 laps, dead, Bouncy, Norm Batch, overtaking Sue Francis on the whole tire, gets the move done and does it. Lock up a little bit, go wide there, but still managed to stay ahead. And now he's have Rockin' Loud ahead of him. Now Snoop stay out. The last time he boxed it was lap 10, I guess, and now he decided to pit, and he got a 10-second penalty. So yeah, a lot of people getting speeding in the pit lane, which is always strange, I guess. Let's see what messages people are sending in cheers too. Alright, so MB Jacobson is the one. So Snoop Francis finally put on the hard. He's P15 with 10-second penalty. So let's see the penalties now. So 10-second penalty for Bonnevic, Belduado. Nornbash can potentially get to P3, P4. Yeah. Silent 10-second penalty, Snoop 10-second penalty, and Razor 3-second penalty. Razor make a move on Sejwan. Alrighty. So I think man in the box get this one in the pocket, unless there's a late safety car, which is always a possibility. But there is so much runoff here, it's very hard to get a safety car. So Bouncy was the fastest 129.7 on those hard, fresh hard. Cupcake and Bonnevic try their dumbest. Bonnevic is out of contention for the podium for sure. The same for Bedward, Dead Body. He's too far away, but he can keep his P4 because Dead Body is just far away. But Ted is doing his dumbest to keep at bay Ace, Fanatic, all of those people, which is never easy fit to do. So the gym, the Cupcake are not catching back up enough to man in the box anyway. So I think man in the box is say sayonara. Here you go. Here you have it. So Bouncy overtake his teammate, or his teammate maybe have let him go. She's a smarter choice to do. Now Bouncy need to gain 7 seconds on Burn Victim to get the P4, which is doable. She's doable. It's not impossible, to be honest. But we will see. What do you mean YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain da? Come on now. Either a frame drop or something happening? Okay, what does that mean, bro? Oh, the connection is back. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. But anywho, let me close this one in the meantime. Let me close some of the few stuff I have open, and hoping the connection can be better. Clay bucket, a 2-second penalty as well. Alright, burn the victim, catch back up to... Oh, okay. Burn the victim, catch back up to Cupcake, but with his 10-second penalty, Cupcake didn't even need to fight him. But Jim Just Rage is still keeping this guy honest. And like I said, it's very tough to overtake here. So I wonder how they're gonna do it, to be honest. But we'll see. But man in the box and Jim Just Rage saying that one stop is doable here. If anybody in tier 1 or tier 2 wanna do one stop, be my guest. But I know one thing. The pace in tier 1 is that won't allow you to do a one stop, to be honest, because people are fast enough to catch back up with a tire difference. Eduardo, burn the victim. Sage one. Yellow one. Yellow flag. What's happened? Okay. Clay bucket maybe had a moment. I don't know. Anywho, something must have happened to burn the victim. He is now way off. He must have lost his end plate as well. So something must have happened between him and Cupcake. A contact or something. Is Cupcake still having his end plate? Yes, he is still intact. So he's good. Stage 1 is having a rough day today. Rough day. But Non-Bash is having a great day, to be honest. P6 as of now, and maybe depending on his pace, he may catch back up because Burn Victim has a missing end plate and his pace is gonna be dropped. So he may get P5 or something because Bouncy is technically P4 because he's under a 7 second of Burn Victim. And Cupcake finally is in the DRS of Jim Just Rage. But now, can he make the move or not is a different story. But yeah, Snoop is struggling in the back, get to P12. Let's see the position change. So Jim Just Rage so far should be a driver of the day with a 12 position gain. Ted second with 8. The biggest loser seems to me like Sinon with 9 positions after his contact in the turn 1. Same for Snoop Francis, 7 position lost. Yeah, I agree with you, Miniko. Non-Bash is having a good season, to be honest. Every race I guess so far he's at least in the top 5, top 6. He stay out of trouble, manage his pace, and is getting some free points like he's about to do now. So yeah, good racing from him. But let's go to the top. Cupcake and Jim Just Rage. This is where the last battle we have is who's going to be P2 and P3, because I think the podium is going to be a man in the box, Jim and Cupcake. But now I don't know what's the order between Jim and Cupcake, to be honest. So that's gonna be what's left to be find out. Because now the field is spread wide, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. 4 laps to go. Woo! Cupcake went wide there. The dirty air is nasty right there. Nasty, nasty dirty air. Let me get my key a little bit lower. Yep, there you go. Yellow flag, sign on retire in the pit. So nothing gonna happen. He said, it's a bad day today. I won't get any point anyway. So let me just call it a day. 4 laps to go. And here we go. Keep going. Cupcake lost touch from Jim Gusbridge now. Even though they have how many tire difference right now. Wow, 4 laps tire difference. And like I said, Jim is really good with his tire management, to be honest. So and can you believe it? Jim has a better tire now than Cupcake. Even with a tire difference of 4 laps, Jim managed his tire better than Cupcake, and Cupcake, who pitted later, now has a worse tire than Jim. Which is telling you, like, racing is not just about the pace. You gotta have to be having a good tire management as well. But the guy who doesn't have any issue with tire management is this guy. Running his race, no much of the issue, and he's way up there to get the back-to-back win as well for Aston Martin. Looking good. Norman Bash is in the vicinity. He may not get the P4 because he's a little bit too far away, but Bouncy must have had the moment right there. He's P6, Birdwater P7, and Ted he's catch back up to Rockin' Rowdy. So he may get some free position right here if he just stay between in a 3-second gap. Let me see the penalties here. Alright. So Ted gonna get definitely P7. He can even get P6 depending on how far he is from Bounty, or if Bounty make another mistake. But yeah, there is not much happening because Bouncy now is gonna be in the back of non-batch, and it's not gonna be done and dusted, knowing it's never easy here to overtake. Cupcake is, you know, biding his time. 1 more laps to go. He still doesn't have we have a lot of ERS though. Same for Jim. Have a lot of ERS as well, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Cupcake this time did not went wide there. He is still 2 tenths behind. Can he send it later on? Go to the outside. Who's break later? Oh, Jim got the position. He's still not now opening for him. But now Bouncy is all over the back of Normbash. Can he make the move then? No. Ted get the overtake on Rockin' Rowdy to the outside. They two side by side. The next one is going to be the inside for Ted. Ted still the inside. Side by side again. Who got the better traction? The better tire. More ARS. Look like Rockin' Rowdy still had it. And Ted gonna have to wait for his turn again. Cupcake going to the last lap. Still not can have it. The same for Bouncy. So is Cupcake gonna settle for a P3? Because like I said, Jim is a master of tire management and he did it so perfectly. It is just wonderful to see, to be honest. Wonderful to see. All right, last lap, last few corner. I want to see if I don't think Cupcake gonna have any time. Maybe this last chance, but he's far off. After that, I'm gonna have to go to man in the box. He's about to cross the line. So yeah, here you go. Miss a man in the box. Clean racing, and still have a 30-second gap from Jim and everybody else, which is huge win from Aston Martin and man in the box. Get the win. Thanks to you, MB Jacobson. And Jim Joshua is gonna get the P2. Cupcake tire are dead now, and nothing much he can do about it. Jim as well, great race, one stopper, make it work, and nobody can pass him, and he get the P2. Cupcake is out of ERS, may have to leave. Somebody is around, which is I don't know who. Cupcake P3, Nürnberg gonna be the P5. I think Clay Bucket was around. Nürnberg P5, great race from Nürnberg as well. He's 2 tenths away. The same for Bouncy. Ted get the P7. Rockin' Rowdy P8. Ace, the first awesome Alpine P9. Sage Brown P10. Looks like it. He still recovered again some few points, which is good. So Francis, who got a tough race, may finish out of the point, to be honest. Here you have it. Berduado, let him go. He let go Berduado. He said, I'm tired of this race. I'm Fanatic. May get the point off. He does. So here you have it. Your top 12. The people who don't have point are Snoop Francis, Clay Bucket, and Razor. Man, but Bouncy, you are the one who need to make the strategy, not the game. So, NVA, thank you for the invite. I'll be joining as soon as I'm done with this guys rundown and everything. So, all right, race winner, man in the box, fastest lap, Razor. Drive of the day, of course, is Jim Josh Razor. Most overtake, Jim Josh Razor, and keenest driver, Nürnberg. That is perfect. Nürnberg, great drive. Jim, great drive. The OG showing how it is done, and man in the box, great driving, sir. Here you have it then. Man in the box P1, Jim P2, Cupcake P3, Bonavittin P4, Nürnberg P5, Moon Bouncy P6, Ted P7, Dead Rowdy P8, P9 for Ace, P10 P Vonley, P11 for Berduado, and P12 for Fanatic, 13 Snoop, Clay Bucket, Razor, and here you have it, guys. Thank you for showing up, guys. That was a great showing. I have to hook it up and get ready for my race. I don't have even a break, which is, yeah, I think you must have accidentally changed it back to that, which is not the best. But anyway, great race from you, Bouncy. Well deserved. That was a great. I'm gonna have to get out the lobby and go get my invite whenever I can. That would be lovely. Let me put my wheel back. Great day. Anyway, guys, ciao. See you on Sunday, next Sunday, Brazil, Tier 3. Congratulations to everybody as well. Bye.